So anyway, what was I telling you? So I used to be a journalist actually. I used to work as a journalist back in Tonga for a satirical newspaper called Tonga Cheek. Our motto was, no news is good news, we never deliver. So we never did. So I got the sack, which in Tonga is an actual sack they give you to put your stuff in and get out. And they sent me to the biggest island I could find, which is Antarctica. Where did you learn your geography, man? But it's too cold there, so I went to Australia, and I got a job as a bouncer, thanks Gary, and I just thought, you know, like, it's really good to learn those skills, because it doesn't matter what job you do, as a writer, whatever job you do, you can take those skills and transfer it to something else, doesn't matter what it is, right? Now, we just wish I could transfer those bouncing skills 200 years ago when Captain Cook first came to our island. Sorry bro, private party, eh? No man, not in those shoes. Or the stockings, or the button shorts, or the frilly shirt, or the three-quarter waistcoat, or the grey wig, or the makeup, or the beauty spot. Turns out we got beaten by a bunch of English transvestites. I want a rematch, man, you know? So I went over to England. Any British people in? Oh, hello. They're dotted around the landscape. Here, the sub-Saharan temperatures of SeaWorld. As we walk through the crowd, quietly, we shall find a strange English person. You'll notice them from their harsh shriek and their ability to consume vast quantities of alcohol. What's your name, sir?
Lisa.
And you, where are you from, love?
Manchester.
Fantastic, welcome, welcome. Manchester, the only place in England that was never named. Another place in Australia, everything else. Where's your other English person? Where are you from, mate? Kent? Of course you are, aren't you? Eastern Kent, mate. You know what I mean? You don't have to say it twice, do you? What do you do, mate? What do you do? Don't understand English? I'm speaking your language, Geezer. What do you... Of Kent. He's an area manager, you don't know which area is it? Queensland, bloody big area, isn't it? You could have stayed in Kent, had an easy life, small territory. No, come out to Queensland, do the whole lot. Did you come out going, it's our Queen it's referring to? Anyway, hello, where's our other English person? Hello. Is this Karen Watts? Is this The Price is Right, lady? Hello, how are you? Now where are you from in England? Brighton, right down south. Could have been more south if you tried, could you? So, what price is actually right, Karen? What were we? Well, that's a very good answer. So what you're saying is negotiable, isn't it? The price is negotiable, it's really good. And you're in charge of HR? Oh, you've got a big tough job, haven't you? Look at this, haven't you? And where's our other English person? Yes. You're from Sunderland, are you? Lovely, that's brilliant up there, isn't it? Sunderland, hey? What's that? I know, that's my point, mate, wrong accent. Because everybody in England has their own bloody accent. There's always another one, they're pointing out, mate, where are you from? Kent as well, Matt, look at that. Hey, do you know each other? No, usually, because when English people are abroad, they're always like, that's just down the road for me. That's just up the road for me, that's just down the road for me, that's just up the road. There's only one road in England, goes all the way around. Anyway, I went over there, right, when you go over there, right, doesn't matter if you're Aussie or Kiwi or Samoan or Tongan or whatever you are, right, when you go to England, they ask you weird questions, they say things like this. What on earth are you here? Why are you here? You've got great beaches, you have beautiful weather, your alcohol is inexpensive, your women are far better looking, quite possibly because your alcohol is inexpensive. They have a very clever way of putting us down with compliments because they invented the language. They can't speak it, but they invented it. It's like a verbal GPS system then, you know. So I went over there and said, what are you doing over here? I said, I just want to improve my English, you know, Gary, so get a good job and all that. So I said, okay, well if you want to improve your English, you should go to Stratford-on-Avon, where William Shakespeare comes from. Have you heard of William Shakespeare? Yes? You probably went to school with him, right? Sorry, I love that joke. It's too good. It's too good to waste. Thank you for being a good sport, by the way. I could have chose him. But I do like Ernest Hemingway and I wouldn't pay him out. Anyway, so I went down there, right? Now, if you haven't been there, Shetland Naval where William Shakespeare came from. We all learned Shakespeare, yes? Now, when they taught it to us at school, they taught us like this, to be or not to be? That is the question. Thank you, Steve. No, wonderful. Well, I had no idea you were so educated, I thought you'd want it. Go on, to be or not to be?
That is the question, whether there's nobody in the mind to suffer slings and arrows about outrageous fortunes, or take up arms against the sea of troubles.
You did not know that. You should promote this man, Karen. Whatever he's doing now, make him supervisor. But you exactly proved my point, Steve, which is the fact that in England, right, they teach it to you how this to be or not to be, blah, blah, blah. But if you go to the British Midlands, they don't speak like that. They speak like this, hello mate, how you doing, you alright? Would you like a cup of tea? You're making a cup of tea, would you like one, right? That's how they speak, it's being holy. So the real Shakespeare would have been more like this. To be or not to be, I don't know mate, why are you asking me? I wasn't even there. How the hell should I know? I don't know mate, I wasn't there. So, it got me thinking, right, why can't other countries, other cultures have their own version of Shakespeare, right? Like, why can't Americans have an American Shakespeare? To sue or not to sue, that's my question. Why can't Kiwis have a Kiwi Shakespeare? Too big, or sweet, multiple choice. Why can't Irish people have an Irish Shakespeare? To be sure or not to be sure, can't quite be sure, but I'll find out and let you know tomorrow, shall I? Why can't Canadians have a Canadian Shakespeare? 2 beers or 2 bears, what's the difference, eh? Why can't Aussies have an Aussie Shakespeare? 2B, nah, VB, but drink it anyway. Why can't Germans have a German Shakespeare? To be or not to be? We shall ask the questions. I can do it because he's not here. Why can't Indians have an Indian Shakespeare? No? To be or not to be? Listen, give me 5 years, pay over 3. Why can't people from China have a Chinese Shakespeare? Too big or not too big? Don't worry, one size fits all. Now how are we going over there? Executive leadership team, ALT? Yeah, you said 30 to 40. I mean, I don't want to do overtime, that's un-Australian. I mean, I'm enjoying myself, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you've got awards to give out and stuff. Would you want me to just give out the awards? This is for Steve, best rendition of Shakespeare. Thank you very much, Steve, well done. This is for, no worries, this is for Mick Wong, good on you mate. Number 1 Tasmanian, out of male Tasmanian. Number 1 male Tasmanian, out of the 2 Tasmanians, along with the number 1 female Tasmanian, who aren't related. What other awards can I give out? I'll give out an award for our fellow there, good on you mate. Kept your sense of humour this long, even though there's a bloke over there, way older than you. Are you the founder of the company, sir? Are you Mr. Capricorn? Is that Mr. Capricorn? Isn't it? Are you? Is he really? What's your name, sir? What's your name? Yes. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It happens, it happens. Look, dementia is a difficult thing to discuss. I forget my name sometimes. What's my name, sir? Gavin, what do you do, Gavin? Mate, in this industry you're overqualified. I'd love to know what you do, but you're not going to tell me, are you? Area manager, not Queensland though, because Kent's taken that. Which area? Victoria, oh good. Yeah, we'll work your way up. Queensland's a big thing to take on.
The Irish majority will take as long as he likes.
What's that, right? I couldn't hear behind the mustache. What was that? That's right, Mr. Capricorn. I just want you to know you're very appreciated. I should really leave on that one. That's about as good as it's going to get. Hey? What do you want to talk about? Oh, okay, I'll tell you about myself. So, the reason I make fun of English people and Kiwis and Aussies is I'm actually originally Scottish. You can tell, I know. Well, he's a Scottish people at the back, yeah, were you? Oh, when I said any British people, and you went, no, I voted no, Pat. That's a very politically loaded question. Would you want to rephrase that at all? I mean, whereabouts in Scotland are you from? I beg your pardon? Edinburgh, brilliant. Okay, good. And what's your name? What's that? Tony. Tony. That sounds very... Oh, wait. Elvis might want his 5 minutes back now. Huh? What's that? They're yours? 3 months? What, 1 month each? That's great, mate. I love those. They're awesome. Oh, wow. I didn't know mutton was on the menu. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to... Oh, what's happened there? Is that still working? Tony, so what do? Are you the accountant, are you? Are you financial? You're a risk account manager, but it sounds so much better coming out of your mouth. Because you're rolling those R's like that, you know. You're turning up at people's door, bang, bang, bang. Yes, sir, you're at risk. Oh, shit, I better move on then. How long have you been out here for, Tony? 26 years, you've still not lost the accent. You can go to electrocution lessons if you like. You know. That's good. And where are you now in Western Australia? Oh, Brisbane. Okay, cool. Oh, Jesus, walked up here. This is dangerous. This is a dangerous zone, isn't it? Hey, I feel like I'm surrounded here. What's going on there? Good stuff. Listen, I was telling people that who's two South Africans in the room? I can't believe it. How on earth did you get here all the way from South Africa? What's that? Aeroplane? Are you one of those rich South Africans? Look, I sold my gold mine and I thought, you know, what am I going to do with the money? I'll go to Australia and I'll work in risk management as well. No, what do you do? No. You're a BDM. Lovely, thank you for spelling it for me. Because this is one thing that Australians love the most is the South African accent trying to sell them something, you know, like, sorry sir, yes. Rob is your name or what do you do for a living? His name on his job description, you know. Rob Mildenhall. Fill the wall. Now they do private jokes, I don't know. Yes sir. So good one, thank you very much. Which part of South Africa? Mostly Johannesburg. I'm repeating for those people on the other side of the room. By heritage, okay, it's very important. And where's the South African who moved to New Zealand? Why would you do that? Michael, how are you, my friend? Oh, there you are. They set them as far apart as possible. Have you lost your accent? Are you sounding more like this now, or are you still... Bitte Deutsch, huh? Ja, warum? Nee, dat is het. Als mensen mij aanversprechen, veilig. Don't do that, mate. Tim won't like it. Anyway, yes, so South African as well, thank you very much. So I don't even know how you got here and where you parked your car. It's unbelievable, and you swap out okay. But I'm going to go back to Scottish because it's funnier and better and I like it more. Because I don't like myself when I'm South African, you know, this is, I feel kind of icky, you know, I don't know what it is, something not quite right. I should have finished while I So people always ask me about where I'm from and my name and all that, and what happens is when I tell them my name's Sam McCool, they go, alright, I'm Scottish, you know, and they hear my accent on it, my real accent, my Glaswegian accent from Pollock Shields. And they go, yeah, he's Scottish, and then I turn up and they're like, who's the Pakistani? I don't think it's racist, it's diseases straight, because I happen to suffer from a very rare disease known as reverse albinoism. I've got two freckles that join in the middle, it's terrible. Do you know anything about Scottish culture, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know? I'll tell you alright. So, do you remember that group, the Proclaimers? Used to sing that song, I Would Walk 500 Miles. Do you want to sing it with me? Just the chorus. Alright, ready? I would walk 500 miles and
I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks.
Sing! Nobody knows what they're singing about. Anyway. So if you pay attention, that song 500 miles and 500 miles, that's 1,000 miles. I don't know if you've been to Scotland or looked on a map, but if you walk 1,000 miles in any direction from Scotland, you'll end up in one of two places, England or the ocean. I've never met a Scotsman in life who walked 1,000 miles to shag an English belt. Is that harsh, Karen? Is that too harsh? There's two more taglines on that, but I won't go there. What's that? No, listen Elvis, I want to keep my job, you might not care about yours. And you did them all this. No, say it, do it. Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, what was I saying? So what else can I tell you? Oh, we're very confused in Scotland, Scottish men are confused. Can you understand me? Yes. We're very confused about sexuality. That used to be simple in the old days, you know, Michael. Sex is opposite sex, heterosexual, sexual, same-sex, homosexual. That's an awkward time to live, you know. You know, timing is everything in comedy. Oh God, I don't know if I should do this now. Anyway, it used to be that as your two options. These days, too many options. Sex opposite sex, heterosexual, sex and same-sex, homosexual. Sex with the X, you're a heterosexual. Sex with a pilot, you're a heterosexual. Sex with a parrot, you're a heterosexual. Sex with dyslexic, you're tetrahexual. Sex on the underground in Paris, you're a metrosexual. You have sex right here, right now, you're going to report it to HR. Unless you go to the men's room together, that's fine. Is that too far? Have I gone too far? I never know the line until I step over it, and then it's too late to go down the shop. I'll tell you one another thing. So here's the thing. Do you know what Scotland's greatest export is? Whiskey. What else? Bellycon, what else? Haggis is our worst export. Our greatest export, actually, ladies and gentlemen, is red-headed people. Red-headed people. We have an oversupply of red-headed people in Scotland. We manufacture them in an offshore processing plant called Ireland. And then we ship them across the globe to countries far too hot for them to survive. Like Australia. The first guy we did that to was a guy called Ned Kelly. Have you heard of him? The man in the iron burqa. Was he not in an iron burqa, ladies and gentlemen? He was ahead of his time. Ned Kelly was a futurist. But people don't know why he was because basically he was a Kelly, and Kellys were Irish, so he had red hair, and he got teased for having red hair by a bunch of rednecks in red coats. They went around calling him a bushranger. Would you not go around shooting people if they called you and your family bushrangers? Right? The Americans are worse. They had a guy called a lone ranger. Nobody was friends with him. Except for a wee Indian guy called Tonto. It's okay, Mr. Ranger. I will be your friend. Take me out of this joke. It is so inappropriate. I'm not that kind of Indian, no? Anyway. So, I'm going to wind this up. I'm going to tell you something. Here's the thing, right? In Australia, you're not quite sure how to treat your red-headed people. Where's all the red-headed people in denial? You're not sure how to treat them. Because even if you call them names, I know I can see it, but I just want to, thank you very much. I'm a huge fan of Vincent van Gogh as well. No. That is the best self-portrait I've ever seen him do. Has he got the other ear? Anyway, sorry, I think I've abused your whole staff. And you can all put your complaints in to Tim, who wasn't here. Anyway, so I'm going to finish up. But here's the thing. You're not sure how to treat very other people in this country, right? Either you call them names like Ginger, or Banger, or Carrot Top, or Blue, or you elect them as your national leaders. First it was Pauline Hanson, then it was Julie Gillard. Come on, Australia, 2 Bangers don't make it right. I actually met Pauline Hanson on a cruise ship. There's a true story on the way to New Zealand. I said, Pauline, I've got this joke about you. Do you mind if I tell it? She goes, no worries, mate. I've got broad shoulders. I said, I know, with a head like that, you'll need it. She goes, you can say whatever you want, mate. I've got thick skin. I said, I know you're close to the belly. She goes, please explain. I was there for ages. No, but I say this, I think Australia is a wonderful country. Is it not, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. A wonderful country, and people from all over the world are welcome, and you know, and I think we've got one of the best lifestyles in the world, nothing to complain about. It's a fantastic country. The problem is you elect leaders by accident, by default. I don't know why you do that, but what I thought was really great is 2007, you elected this guy. This is so controversial. Can I end on this? I'm going to end on this. Give you something to think about, you know. You elected this guy called Kevin Rudd. Do you remember him? And I thought that was such a brave move. 3 minorities in one. Kevin Rudd, a wee albino midget who speaks Chinese. That's unbelievable, that's so progressive. And then, without an election, along came a ginger female from Wales. And I thought, that's brilliant. 3 more minorities in one. So progressive. And everybody went, mate, did you vote for Audie Bradford? Did you vote for Audie Bradford? Did you vote for Audie Bradford? What should we do? We'll go have a beer. And then a couple of years later, back come the obedient midget. Back again, and everybody went, did you vote for mate, Audie Bradford? Did you vote? No, Audie, did you? No. What should we do? Let's go have another beer. And that's how Tony Abbott got in. Everybody was drunk. And then Tony Abbott got in, everybody went, did you vote for him? Audie Bradford. Did you vote for him? Audie Bradford. Did you? Yep. It's your shout. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Alright, keep it going. One more time for Sam McCall. Alright, if you're there to take a comfort stop, you've got 5 minutes, and once you're back here, because you want to get straight back into the awards.